I'm Brian Posehn. You may know me from my stand-up comedy or from the TV shows I've been on, like the Sarah Silverman program. I love comic books, metal, and anything nerdy, except furries. They're gross. But that does include Dungeons & Dragons, which I've been playing with the same group of my funny friends for a decade now. So we decided to record us playing the game and turn it into a podcast, and we call it
Nerd Poker. Dungeons & Dragons with Brian Posehn and friends.
Blaine! Ken!
Sarah!
Sark! Don't forget Jerry!
Now with more
Dan
and Steve
and less Sarah, Jerry, and Sark. Hi, I'm Brian Posehn. You're listening to Nerd Poker, Dungeons & Dragons with Brian Posehn and friends. Hi, friends.
Hey, Brian.
Hi, Brian.
Who are my friends
pretty
this
groovy.
week? Who's here this week?
We got the whole crew this
Wow.
time.
Yeah, the original, second
boys
original.
Are back.
The
In
boys
town.
are back in town.
Yep.
Out.
Blaine's
How are you,
child is
Blaine?
alive. Yes.
Yes.
It's true. Hey, hi. Sorry I was
Hi.
gone.
We missed you, Blaine.
I missed you guys. My kid had, well, first I had a colostomy, or not a colostomy, I had a colonoscopy.
Yeah, you don't want to colostomy.
Yeah, sorry, I was about to do a Larry Ambrose bit.
Gonna bring in a bag.
Bit. Sorry, getting levels. And then that was great. Yeah, that was the actual. Steve is playing the.
Blaine's colon.
Yeah, this is the recording they made of my colon. Apparently, I had a lot of super sugar crisp in there.
A lot of Pop Rocks.
Can't get enough super sugar.
Yeah, it's.
It's got a cards with punch.
You know what they? What it was? It was sugar crisp, then honey crisp. So I guess sugar became honey at
super
some
sugar
point.
crisp.
Cookie crisp.
Yeah, then stevia crisp.
Cookie crisp was a whole
Hey,
new
speaking
direction.
of stevia,
What'd
we're
they find
having
inside
some.
you, Blaine?
Huh? Who?
What'd they find inside you?
A need for more bran is kind of what the order was.
Yeah.
The worst part of it was the night before you have to do a cleanse.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And you have to drink all these weird fluids that make you just like shit like you're in a
Have
weird.
to.
Yeah, you
Have to.
Yeah. Yeah, have to.
Have to.
And it makes you squirt like you're in like a Japanese video. And it's the worst,
yeah.
but
Oh, I hate videos in Japan.
No, but like a squirt video. he
Squirting
means.
video.
Oh,
You guys, I squirt all the time when I have sex.
Did you ever see that Steve Vai video? That classic one of the back before the internet, one of those things that we passed around.
Pornographic video?
Like it's probably something we brought on VHS over to your house and
Yeah.
watched after we watched that stunt special, or like the
What the hell was
the
that kid's
people
name?
that didn't get
This
into
Markland Stunt Spectacular or whatever?
Something.
Oh, my
Martin
God.
Carlton.
oh, the guy
Best.
trying to be a stuntman.
Jump
Yeah.
from one tree to another, that guy.
Puts on 6 pairs of jeans and 5 jackets.
That's the funniest
Completely
shit.
misses.
You
And
can
then
hear
all
his
those-
kneecap pop out.
The best.
Yeah,
Now,
that-
and I have not been able to find that anywhere on the internet.
Online. Yeah, it's really weird.
nobody ever put it up.
That's so weird.
You got to put things. I mean,
It's
there was a
pre-internet
bunch of
and it
shit we
never went
watched
up.
that didn't make it up.
yeah, all the America's Funniest.
Yeah, I've never
that didn't
seen
make
those.
You remember David Spark from San Francisco, right?
Uh-huh.
He gave me a VHS tape that has an appearance of Carol Channing and Lucille Ball, and they're on Password, and they are so drunk.
Nice.
I mean, like, fucking, what are you doing on television drunk? Like, they're like a Muppet routine, how drunk they are. But those were the days.
But
And that's on
of my
a
life.
VHS tape on my desk. I'm like, I've got to transfer this
weird.
before it
Yeah.
dissolves.
I still have a couple of those. Yeah, that was something that we had brought over. Anyway,
I mean, if you stop jizzing on a VHS tape, it won't dissolve.
I stopped doing that then.
what happened?
Everyone
know,
was
we
like,
started
"Oh,
with-
Thrusters and
squirting.
station keeping.
I feel like that was received as very practical advice. It scared everybody.
You're a regular,
No, it was just we're all just going,
wordless
"Ooh, maybe I should
workshop
do
from
that."
Popular Mechanics.
I got a bunch of donors, but let's play first. It's been a while since. Does anybody remember what happened the last time?
Does
I wasn't here the
Dan?
last time.
This group?
I remember. Sure. We were in some volcanic foothills at the edge of the Yellow Giant Land. We recently escaped some sort of weird pool and some weird tendril trees, carnivorous trees, if I'm not mistaken. And on our way up the hill, we noticed Nausicaa flew up into the sky. That there was a great sky battle of giant eagles going on.
Right.
Gassy eagles, as the sound effect would imply. It looked like a bunch of the different giant lands were combining forces to fight the black forces.
Right.
And Nausicaa proposed. I don't know if everyone still feels about this, because I was surprised by how non-controversial this proposal ended up going over, that we go and try to make good with the black darkness.
I'm still good with that.
Because everyone else was so shitty to us.
So far, nothing but shit from everybody.
And Nausicaa is very comfortable being an ambassador of evil. So she went ahead and shifted over to her black skin color, and she's ready to drow it up.
Dag doesn't really have a problem with that.
I'm fine.
I don't
Did I
know.
ever tell you about my cousin?
Oh, what is your cousin worship?
Dag's cousin?
Is this the end of
My
Welcome Back
cousin
Kotter
was kind
episode?
of a badass with
I'd like to meet
The
your
darkness.
cousin. I'd like to meet him sometime.
I don't know what happened to him.
Is he a warlock?
Yeah, he was pretty cool. His name's Damien. He was
I remember him.
Does he know Frankie Poulane, the bass player for The Darkness?
So you know that wheelchair guy from Sacramento?
What was that guy's name? I remember his social security number, 89421.
I missed life before the
2164.
lawsuit.
You're going to like the way I look. I guarantee it. The men's lawsuit warehouse. You're going to sue because your crotch was burned with coffee. I guarantee it.
So let's head to the border, guys.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys are. Does anybody have any flying capabilities? I know it's been months.
I have wings.
I have nary flying capability.
And I believe Winter can cast flight, and I have wings. But we don't have a group flight.
we have sticky climbing abilities.
Yeah, you both have spider climb, I
Yeah.
think.
All right.
I just jizz
But
in
we
my
don't
hands.
really have a way to get Dag up in the air.
I don't think I have cast flight.
No? Oh, well.
If somebody has a cast flight, it might make it a little easier because you guys could maybe do like a riding on each other's backs, Atreyu style.
Yes. I don't know if we can luck dragon it up.
Atreyu,
though.
the shitty Orange County metalcore band.
I like that. I saw where that was going.
They're inspired by the movie, I assume. It is.
Yes.
Yep.
The never-ending story.
It's a great movie if you're into horses getting killed.
It's great if you're 4.
Or monologues by just wolf faces in a hole.
Or music by Lamal.
That's a movie that does not hold up.
Or giant farts that slowly envelop the landscape. Yeah, I swore one of you had a flight. Maybe the reason I keep thinking that is because I had a flight potion that one time.
Yeah. Or
But-
maybe it was during the Danger Room games.
It may have been another era, but yeah.
a long time ago.
It might have been Blackie Green. I know, like I'm literally
yeah,
remembering
wow.
what
I totally
he
had, Blackie had a lot.
Yeah.
of love.
Where's Blackie? Let's get Blackie in here.
He's the Paul
does
Ryan
anybody
of
see
Dungeons and
my
Dragons.
old
They just want to
friend
get everybody wants to get him back in there. Nobody more than me.
Guest appearance by Blackie Green.
So you guys are
This
trying
is
to.
Zevia? Is that what it is?
It's called Zevia.
Delicious soda.
And it's really good.
It's really fucking
I usually don't like stevia in anything.
No, but when you
And
put
I
it
like
in
it
a
in
delicious
this.
soda, that
But when you
is
carbonate
non-GMO
it,
verified.
oh yeah.
It's really delicious.
That's weird.
I'm trying the cream soda.
Yeah, I'm having this.
Sometimes-
What do you have, Ken?
It's
Grape?
naturally flavored. And
I don't
it's
even like grape soda
non-GMO
generally, and I
verified.
like this stuff.
I'm having a ginger ale, and it really makes me feel like working on that illegal rocket I have in my backyard that I was thinking about taking into outer space, but will probably just kill the immediate area around my house.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I'm having a
just gives me
cilantro
confidence, I
garlic
guess.
cola. It's really good.
I don't know if
Cola?
that's actual Zevia brand.
You know what? It works. It totally
Wayne.
works.
I'm having a chocolate
That's an Arby's
horchata.
cup.
It's not an Arby's cup, Brian. Why don't you yes and?
Hey, Zevia, if you could make some horchata, actually, I'd really appreciate it.
Horchata.
Thanks, Zevia.
Horchata.
Zevia sent us a box with 48 cans of soda in it because we mentioned it for 5 seconds on podcast.
They're delicious.
Yeah.
And we drank them all in one.
It didn't
We're
take
going to
very
give
long.
them their soda's worth.
We're going to give you your belches worth is what we're going to give you. See how easy that was? Oh, Jesus.
Oh, dude, don't do that.
This is where we realize
die.
Ken has weird puppet guts.
He's got that Kenny G thing where he
Circular breathing.
Yeah, circular belching.
burping.
Wait,
Kenny G has some sort of
Where you
weird.
breathe in through your nose while you're blowing out through your mouth so you can hold a note really long, like Kenny G.
Like you can play one continuous note.
I've
why he's
heard
so
those
great.
people aren't real
That's
humans.
why he's
They're
so great.
lizard people.
It's all those super long
I love the
notes.
audible eye roll at the. That's why he's so great. Why doesn't he cut his hair like Michael Bolton and become some sort of weird
Kenny Bolton.
like a hipster dude the way they did on
Lonely Island.
Lonely Island?
I think he goes to his son's a metalhead, and he goes to metal shows with this kid too. Unrelated, but I've seen him around. I don't know why he's kept that haircut though.
Kenny G.
Yeah, the guy we were talking about.
Who you're definitely not really good friends with and trying
No,
to
hold
actually
on.
type up here.
The guy.
Because we're all a bunch of fashion plates.
Oh, you guys.
He's vaping.
Brian,
some
I wish you
Kenny
could
G
see it.
routines.
He's
Brian
playing
played
his
this-
vaporizer.
Is it? I thought that was a flute.
It's the quietest flute in the world.
It's a dog whistle.
Kenny
It's
G
a
played
green
that.
clarinet.
Even dogs can't hear it.
Didn't he play
No
that
one
song
can-
that went
no
like,
one can hear it.
"Ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba-da"? Is that Kenny G?
That one? Yeah, that's not kidding.
Remember?
That's Kenny
Oh, you
Gioni.
guys.
Yes, and
So who's flying?
I can fly. I just flied above the trees to check on the.
You mean you
flied?
Fly do above
I
the trees.
I flitted above the trees.
We have flown.
You fled.
I floated.
We fled. Let's fled.
But yeah, I don't know if I can carry. I can try. I have a pretty high strength rating, but I don't know really if I can carry more than one person.
No, you can't.
Nah. I mean, I'm a little guy, but
You can't. And nobody has a fly spell.
We're fucked that route, so let's walk.
Well, so yeah, you can walk.
we had a carpet. That's the thing.
But it got unraveled.
That
If listeners
changed.
forgot, it got unraveled because someone was an asshole. Was it a hawk or was it our DM? We'll have to decide because it's gone and we can't fly anymore.
Yeah, all you have now
Holy
is
shit.
is a flying remnant. Flying remnant. Remnant. Check 2. Have we started recording yet?
we should do the show.
Oh,
All right,
good
wanna
idea.
start?
Why don't you
Hey, do we have any donors?
Hi, friends.
Hi, Brian.
So do we? Let's hike up this foothill until we get to the black border. Let's hike.
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 All right,
Hey,
so you guys,
that sounded.
That guy's
you guys are walking and walking and walking. Are you staying in the air, Nausicaa? and
turned
just
into a
kind of like
racist all of a
yes.
sudden against my own people.
I want to keep an eye and make sure there's no one aware of us or dive bombing us or whatever.
So you look up and occasionally you see some weird stuff happening in the sky. You'll see
Like what?
like a yellow cloud, and then a weird little black cloud will hit the yellow cloud, and they'll sort of dissolve into a contrail, the way an airplane dissolves into a contrail.
Oh, birds.
And you keep walking, and you start to see different colors coming at these black waves. There's yellow, there's blue, and then you see some red and occasionally a green. But they're just these weird clouds that hit these large black clouds that are kind of coming from the black area.
I think they're like flocks or
Yeah, do they look
squadrons
like
of-
they could be shapes of things? Or
Yeah, they're
far
way
away.
way up high. You're not really quite sure what's
Gotcha.
going on.
So
like the Battle of Yavin.
putting it together, it seems like there might be squadrons of giant birds.
yeah,
Jesus.
that's kind of what
like
you're
flocks.
thinking about. Yeah, swarms of birds. Like hornets or yellow jackets.
But like X-wing sized, because I like to think about those all day.
Oh yeah, that's so cool. Holy shit! Sorry, let's all think about this trailer.
Nope, I haven't seen it.
No, we have
you
not
haven't
seen
seen
it. I
it?
don't want to know anything
I don't
about it.
wanna
And I'm
watch
tired of getting spoiled on the fucking movie. It's driving me crazy.
You didn't watch it?
No.
I don't want to watch anything.
They keep
until I
showing
see the
too
movie.
much. It's stuff
Yeah.
I want to see in the movie, not in a trailer or in a toy
Yeah.
box.
Did you guys see at a minute 25 mark? You can see Boba Fett
I
in the
will
rain.
kill you.
You can see Boba Fett in the rain.
La la la
He's
la.
standing-
Wow.
He's standing behind Kylo Ren in the rain at the minute 25 mark.
The weirdest scene for me was Lando
La la.
giving
la,
Jar Jar a
la.
blumpy.
I did think that was pretty daring, though, that they went for
It was
the R-rated.
totally daring. Well, it was. I mean, it's
Billy T. Williams is still so flexible, considering his age.
the whole thing is this
Not
LGBT propaganda. That's all it is. I don't know if you guys have
Even
read
the
anything
joke
on 4chan,
spoilers.
but
Chum.
all I can say is
Habanero.
My kid's more excited for Superman versus Batman than Star Wars.
Your kid's dumb.
Yeah.
holy
He's a
shit.
kid, I know.
I have never seen more
He was almost
agility
gonna
and
kill me.
alacrity in
Yeah.
Brian Posehn than when he just looked
Almost
at
killed
you
me.
and you said that you almost
I don't
dove
blame
across
him.
the table.
I don't blame him.
It was like looking at a ninja suddenly get active. It was like fucking Jason Bourne get activated from a code word.
When I saw the trailer, the audience went nuts.
The
Batman
Batman
Superman.
versus Superman.
Yeah.
Do you bleed?
I'm trying
right.
to figure out how women work. I don't know if
But
it's
he
going
likes
to be
Batman
good.
and Superman.
Well, yeah, my
So
kid's.
that's why.
He's way more into Batman than he is Star Wars. So,
Ugh.
I get that too because he got some.
he doesn't really live in a Star Wars house.
Yeah,
Oh, right, because you've been
Because I don't like
Yeah.
Star Wars.
because that old guy who used to make Star Wars movies
Right.
ruined a bunch of it.
So he didn't get it shoved down his throat.
American Graffiti guy.
He's only
Well,
seen
yeah. that
American
guy.
graffiti.
he's only seen the 4,
Well,
5,
yeah.
and 6. He's
Yeah.
never
But
seen 1, 2, and 3.
my daughter,
That's good.
My daughter, she hasn't had it shoved down her throat. She just sees Daddy wearing the T-shirts all the time and staring off into the distance.
At the two moons.
Yeah, I have some
Twin
Star
Suns.
Wars stuff, but it's way more superheroes at our house.
You got rid of everything.
Yeah.
I remember.
You know
Wow.
what? We watched it on Sunday while I was waiting for my wife to get home so I could do laundry. And he would sort of like walk over to the TV and look at the cool stuff and then leave when it got talky.
Oh, your little guy? Yeah. Well, that's really too early. Yeah,
Way too early.
but yeah.
He doesn't get it. But, he knows the difference between the Enterprise and the Enterprise D.
That's weird.
Yeah. Just saying. We have to pay for that.
Holy shit.
We're back on Yelp Arby's.
But seriously, thanks, Zevia.
Thank you, Zevia.
Wow. I heard a Tuscan talks in the new movie.
Come on.
You're making it.
What does he say?
He says, "Thank you, Zevia."
Thank you. So you go to Bears Friends.
That really that hurt my trachea just thinking about it.
What are you talking about?
Just like the weird sort of
The inhale thing?
inhale while you're exhaling thing that you were just doing.
So
It's circular breathing. It's good for you.
like Kenny G,
after I
yeah.
watched the trailer yesterday, did
Yeah.
you see
How
somebody
Boba
did
Fett's at the minute.
La
25.
la la la.
No.
fine.
But somebody did the poster. The new poster looks really pretty cool too.
I will not look at it.
You didn't even look
I
at
have
the
seen the
poster?
I don't want to see
poster.
anything because
Somebody did
That
the
looks good.
poster with
so much
They have a
already.
life star.
somebody
Jar
did the
Jar
poster
Binks.
with all
I
Jar
did see
Jar.
that. I did actually.
If you look really closely at the poster too, you can see that
Oh my
Salacious
God.
Crumb is
I
alive
laughed.
and well and
Good.
he's hanging out.
That's
I
a
laughed
good spoiler.
pretty fucking hard at the Jar Jar thing. Whoever did the Jar Jar thing, I was
Oh,
like,
did someone
I
hide it
hate
in there?
that character so much, but I was like, God damn it, that is funny. Yeah, they put it's every person's over every picture is Jar Jar's face, and it's just an entire poster of Jar Jar everywhere.
I love it.
And then somebody did that again with John Cena, and that made me laugh too.
I wish they would do that with Andy Dick. Just put him on all the faces.
Wayne.
What?
No, that's him. That's how he sounds now.
Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot he got
From all that cock and cigarettes.
I love that movie.
Was that a Michael Ritchie thing or a Guy Ritchie thing?
Cigarettes.
Sorry.
Cock and cigarettes, yeah.
Let's go.
And we're back. All right, Brian, you're looking at a briefcase. You've chosen number 11. You have one more choice. You want to call your lifeline, or are you going to put it all on this one briefcase?
Blaine, I'm going to put it all in the briefcase.
All right.
Somebody dressed their kid up as Howie Mandel from that show. From the.
With a big inflatable glove
There's
on
a little hairless kid with a little goatee and a suit.
and a fear of germs.
Hilarious.
Funny. Okay.
Did anybody get it?
I didn't get it. You had to explain to me, but then I laughed and laughed.
It's like you seriously, I still tell people about you being
Why'd
Chris
you botch?
Gaines.
Well, I was rolling to see if Nazca kills herself because she's been walking for so long.
my
But I rolled a
God.
botch, so I guess she's fine.
She can fly above us. We don't give a fuck.
Oh, okay. Let me try that.
We're walking. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the wind beneath my wings.
You're walking, you're watching
You're
what's
the hair beneath my balls.
anyone?
We are headed towards the Blacklands.
All right, you're watching some shit. Nausicaa, doing anything? What are you guys doing?
Trying to be safe. Work our way there.
Walking.
What?
Walking.
Look how
flying.
much time we've done. We've accomplished nothing.
We walked a bit.
We hadn't been back
We
together
talked
in a
about
while.
flying.
Yeah, but the five of us, this group hadn't been together in a while, so
Yeah,
we're
it's
bullshitting.
catching-
Yeah, catching up.
True.
Let's go.
You know, since I've been
We're
gone,
walking.
you guys,
Shut the fuck up.
I discovered Christ.
Discovered?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you all about it right after this break.
And we're back.
All right, let's hear
And
about
that's why he is risen.
I heard he
Thanks,
has
Blaine.
reason.
It's like a resurrection spell, except that it cures all your sins.
Good boy. D&D for Jesus.
I watched Goonies again. It holds up.
Does it? Do you think?
I thought so.
I watched it for the first time all the way through like a year ago. It was
I
okay.
played a deformed man in it.
Pat never saw it.
There's a lot of weird
Yeah, I
drug
think I was just talking
references.
to him. He'd never seen that.
Dirty talk.
I don't know. He missed that one. Anyway,
You ever seen Monster Squad?
love Monster Squad.
Yeah.
Wolfman's got nards.
It's
Was that the one
fucking-
with Sean
it's
Penn?
Shane Black.
Is it? I didn't.
Yeah, it is.
I've never seen it.
Oh, you would love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll watch it. That's exciting. I have something to
You're
watch.
totally
It's
gonna
a good
cream
Halloween
your
movie. I watched
cheese.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's a good Halloween movie. Is the Santa Claus?
All right.
And we're back.
We're walking. We're
You're
walking.
you're walking through the desert.
Oh, what the hell can we do?
What do we see?
Useful.
There's still some stuff going on up in the clouds. There's really nothing you can do about it.
How
You're-
high up? Like
It looks like you know how you can see planes there.
right, but is this like a
30,000
plane? Is this a plane
These
landing
are like
at Burbank, or is
these
this
are
a
like-
plane
These
way
are the
above?
planes that have made the turn and are heading up to San Francisco. So they're a little higher up. This is
So I
stuff
can't
that's-
fly that high, right?
You can't fly that high.
They're
They're
like
not-
15,000
They're not-
feet.
Yeah, no, they're more than that. Even.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
they're for you. They're very very high.
All right.
Nah.
Above the clouds.
Okay. So nothing really to stress about.
No,
So
I
I
hope
stay
not.
move as fast as we can till we
Yes.
get tired,
And you guys are just heading due west towards
Yes.
these black hills.
Do you have a super
Yes.
fast walking spell or a appear somewhere else spell?
I don't.
No, I don't either.
and appear somewhere else spell.
Like appear.
Well, we had
appear
a
in the
helm of
Blacklands.
teleportation.
It's called the take a nap in the car spell.
Yeah, what happened to that?
We teleported it back to the underground city.
Oh yeah, that was great when we did that.
We did
That's where
something
the-
real smart.
That's where the game went to shit.
back to the underground city.
Yeah, where you guys picked yellow, right?
Fucking stupid idiots.
Put it
Yeah,
all
I could-
on Puce.
I was surprised Nazca
Oh.
didn't get murdered after that.
You know what I never used? It's my ring of wishing.
Your ring of witching?
Apparently, I have a ring of wishing.
What?
I,
Why don't you
No.
wish for us to all fly?
How many wishes do you got on that ring?
Dude, do it.
Wish for us to
Holy
fly.
shit.
You said it was a triangle inside
Hey,
a circle.
fuckhead, wish for us
Wait,
to
You
fly.
have to be
Wait,
very
why are you
careful.
saying-
Fuck no!
Why are you saying
Gotta
this
be
right
very-
now?
Don't waste that wish.
I don't know.
You forgot about
I
it?
guess so. Well, you know, you save those things too.
Wish for 8 more wishes.
But we got to classic.
Only 8.
But you got to be careful with the wish because you can fuck yourself really
No
good
shit.
with a wish always.
I'm game to do it
That
if it's
has
ballsy.
never happened.
Well, fucking Sark used to love wishes and
I know.
that kind of thing.
Yeah, he would laugh like an asshole.
Yeah, because he knew we were going to get fucked.
Yeah.
But that's another reason I think I've hesitated to use it.
I would
We
use
had
a
a way
wish.
long time ago in the,
You
in the
should
box of
Wish. I would
shit.
just take the wish and try to take us to
You should
another
wish
place.
for some corn on the cob.
But it's
I
gonna
mean-
be, we gotta work on the wish. I'm telling
a
you,
good
it's
one.
gotta be- it's gotta
Critical.
be a safe wish.
Wish.
Because if it was just like be in the Blacklands.
Well, no, I would say take us to the land one of us is from.
Oh, take me home, and then you go home in a coffin.
Well, because we can't really go
I've
back
seen
to
a lot
the
of Tales from
bar,
the Crypt.
the bar we
No, but
were having a bar fight at.
Let's go back to the beginning.
Yeah.
Back to one.
we could go to a bar,
Oh, I love that place.
quiet bar.
No pants allowed.
You guys should go to our bar in Koreatown.
Our
It's
options are
great.
just so limited. Even if we make friends with these black giants, I mean, like we're still in giant land, and we don't have a vehicle that we can use because everything's too large. We're handicapped. But if we can get back to normal size land somehow. I mean, we were so close underground, right? Or so we thought. Like it felt like we were at least in like underground abandoned
Yeah.
Drow City.
Yeah. But like if we go back to your people, we'd be in trouble.
Not necessarily. I mean, I was exiled, but my people are already sort of a scheming sort, so maybe I could.
Listen,
figure-
I'm a wanted criminal where I'm from, but I'm sure I could get you guys in.
That is exactly what Nausicaa's saying. However, she's making a case, regardless, because she's full of herself. Yeah, I mean that's the thing, but that was our best bet. That was our closest path to normal sizeddom. If you guys wanted to go back to one of your lands, Nausicaa would be, and she says this, lowering her eyes, excited to join you.
But doesn't it
But-
feel like it would just set us way back to go to one of our lands?
I don't know.
I feel like it would.
What about fighting those fish dudes?
We're kind of fucked. That we're just kind of
We are kind
we're
of fucked.
wandering aimlessly. We don't really have.
And,
a
but like,
goal.
what about the fish dudes? Like, we could do something about those fish dudes you were fighting a long time ago.
The fish dudes.
They were trying to take over the land. Remember, they're in those weird steampunk outfits.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
yeah, the barrels.
Yeah, you kind of flew away from them, but
Well, I don't want to fight those.
you don't want to fight
assholes.
those guys.
Let's go to Hitler's Germany.
You could go back in time and kill Hitler. Now's your chance.
Oh man,
Hitler's.
Let's go back in
Germany.
time and kill the guy who's trying to kill Hitler.
I would
and
love
then
to
kill
just see
Hitler
Blaine
ourselves,
try to
take the credit.
DM that.
What, you trying to kill Hitler?
Yeah, it's you like flipping through both a copy of like the Monstrous Manual and the Rise and Fall of the Third Reich.
And Breitbart.com.
Well, that's where all the truth is.
You're right. You're absolutely right, Dan.
And so is Breitbart. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I mean, I can wish we could all fly.
How many wishes does the ring have as far as you know? Do you know anything
Don't know.
about it? Should we try to get
Maybe 3 because it has a triangle and a circle.
should we get Winter to cast Detect Magic on it and see if maybe he can learn a little bit more about the
Wish
ring?
for us all to have helicopter hats.
All right, don't let him try the ring on and make any wishes. But
Okay, I'll detect magic on your fucking ring. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
All right.
It's very magical. Couldn't be more magical.
Nope, that's settled. It's a magic ring.
Asshole.
Do you know how when you look at a bright light and then you look away really quick and you blink for a few minutes, you see that light and the tracer that it made?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're looking at the after image of this magical thing you just saw, there are 2 little lines that make little wavy lines. But you couldn't handle the truth.
there's duality
We only get
involved.
2.
Either there's 2 or there's some sort of like double edge to the wish or something.
Probably 2 wishes. You make 2 wishes.
So, flight?
You want to wish for flight?
Oh, like
it
Superman flight, though. That we can all just fucking fly forever.
Make the world spin backwards.
I'm worried about fucking it up. How do you ask for flight clearly and not?
Yeah, because we could turn into
We're
flies.
Yeah. Or
Nod's gets
mosquito
grumpy
or
now because she can already fly, so she feels
a
like
dick bird.
You're not getting in on the
no.
list.
She's like, ugh.
Those
We
dick
all have
birds.
wings.
From the Monstrous
Wings
Manual, the
that
dick
don't
birds, those birds that just look like big cocks.
Yeah.
He could do
Oh,
that.
good dick bird.
Jetpacks.
The Archaeopteryx.
Jetpacks.
You were too ready with that pun. That was disturbing.
Man, I've been waiting for that for 20 years. The Archaeopteryx.
Ever since you stopped reading BC.
Hello, I am an Archaeopteryx. A hairy bird, a flightless bird with hairy feathers. That was it, right?
Yep. Clab's got legs.
Hey, Wiley, what are you up to?
It's almost like we're from another dimension.
Yeah, another dimension, another dimension, another dimension, another dimension.
So,
So you wish for the power to fly when and how we like.
it's always tricky.
Yeah.
You wish for the ability to eliminate the obstacle of gravity. No, that's I almost finished that sentence. The ability to overcome gravity at will. At will.
Okay.
But then it could wish us into an endless fall. Forever.
At will, though. I would no longer like to conquer gravity. Oh, but then it could crush it. Oh, okay. Yeah, son of a bitch.
No, I think you have to ask just for flight, but be pretty plain about it.
The power of flight at will.
Yeah, and if you could wish for it for just you three guys
Just
and
the
leave
power
me
of
out
flight
of it,
at
that'd
will
be great.
Without me turning into something else.
You, Hug, you start to notice that the ground below you is starting to kind of cave in a little bit at an angle.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right, I'm wishing for the power of flight at will.
For all of us.
Okay,
Except
yeah.
for
Three of us.
Nausicaa.
Nazca wants to see what happens when this wish goes off, so she's
Without
literally
transforming
telling
into
you
another
not.
creature.
Literally telling you not to do it to her.
Power of flight at will.
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm trying to think of a Will Ferrell joke, maybe a Will Smith joke I could do here.
Forte.
Ooh! Oh, perfect. So the ground kind of starts to slide in a little bit below you, and then you see that the sand is just kind of sliding down under your feet, and your feet are just sort of floating there.
All right.
But that doesn't last long because then you see some teeth coming up out of the ground.
I'm trying to use my hopefully new power of flight.
And what are you doing?
I'm thinking about flying. With my
I love your
arms out-
adorable arm
Super
gesture.
arms, Superman arms, and I'm flying.
He's like a little baby trying to fly.
He's like, Dungeon Master, give me this, please.
All right, so the ground starts caving in a little bit, and you start kind of doing a little peanut butter sandwiches, and you start to sort of float up above ground level a little bit, and when you do, you see that there's a huge, weird yellow tube that comes up around you, maybe the size of a industrial pipe, like a big sewage pipe.
Ugh.
And it's got teeth, and it tries to grab your leg and roll a dexterity check.
It's like Empire Strikes Back.
Right?
Right? We just went in a meteor, guys.
Much. Oh, or the space slug, sure.
My
7,
locks.
I'm good.
All right. So you sort of levitate up above this thing, and you see the sand kind of slide into this maw. This weird worm comes up. A dry worm, not slimy or earthwormy.
That might be worse.
Yeah.
Dry worm.
A big dry worm.
Ken's got a case of dry.
Yeah, that's a really. I got dry worm in my crotch.
Time to take you to the vet.
So I'm trying to fly towards Nausicaa, if I can.
And you just sort of fly up towards Nausicaa.
Yeah. Hey, Nausicaa.
Hey, buddy.
Hopefully I have another wish save that you can use.
What are you guys doing?
I'm pushing off on the ground. I saw what Ken just did, and I hope that it worked. So I'm going to just push off and try to fly up to, or fly above this stupid fucking worm.
Okay, so Dag just sort of kicks off the ground a little bit, like he's being pulled out into the surf a little bit, and then just sort of bobs up next to you and Nausicaa.
Nice. Hey, buddy.
Hey.
Hey, buddy.
I get down really close to the ground and then I push off and jump as hard as I can up into the sky.
Oh, God.
All right, so you guys see Winter just go
Oh shit!
way
I could see my house from up here.
All right, you hear him doing that horrible joke, and then you, Winter, you start to get cold. I mean, you're going up pretty fast. And when
Burp, Winter, burp.
when you start to get up to this, to where it starts to get sort of breezy and kind of whipping around, and it sounds like there's just wind in your ears, you see that these different colored clouds are just flocks of giant birds. And when these birds are hitting these weird clouds of black blobs, almost like circles, like just circles are hitting them, like almost like a polka dot thing. They're just hitting these birds. Some of the birds are sort of like getting compassed and then just sort of kind of plunge to the ground. But you're just watching this happen maybe another 1,000 feet above you. You can't really see any details.
Okay.
But every now and then there's a weird color that screams past you towards the ground.
Should probably come back down. But
Yeah.
You can't hear me.
Yeah, I get freaked out and I try and arc back down to where those guys are.
Let's try to head towards the Blacklands.
Let's
do it. Yeah, let's fly above the ground, but not too far above the ground.
I'm glad
one of us carry
Fly
Nausicaa, or
casual.
can we-
I'm glad we can all fly now. This is pretty cool.
Yeah.
That ring worked gangbusters.
Okay.
Hey, Hug, do you think I could borrow it for a second?
We'll see. I was trying to save it in case we need something.
Yeah.
later.
I mean, I just want to look at it. Can I look at it real quick?
I'm good for now. Let's just get to the Blacklands. I'll let you see it.
You want me? You will?
We'll see.
All right, I'll remember you said that thing.
Can I kick the dice by you?
Oh shit! Here it is. It's yellow.
So you guys start flying a little bit due west. Your watch. You can see now that you're a little bit higher up that the shadow of the dark side of the mountains is getting closer towards you. That it's not really a definitive line, but the mountains just seem to just turn black at a certain point.
And we're in there. We're there now,
you
or close to
are
it?
you are hugging the ground. I'm going to say you're a few hundred.
I hug everything.
Yeah, you're hugging. So you're a few hundred feet above the ground and floating, flying towards these lands. The lands are starting to get up into some foothills, getting a little rockier, a little more rolling. You know, like Oasis before Gem came in. Back in the Bonehead days.
Should we try and go low now? Try to contact some of the black giants?
Let's do it.
Right.
I love it.
Yep.
Let's keep an eye out for him. See if we can find some.
So you're Nausicaa, you find it kind of hard to keep up with these guys. They can fly pretty quick.
All right, I'll still do my best, I guess, and then
All right,
hope
so
they slow down if they need
We'll
to.
wait for him. Her.
So that's it. You're starting to you're just sort of putting some distance between yourselves and the worm that almost ate you guys.
Yeah, fuck it.
Every now and then, now that you're looking for it, you can see little ripples in the desert below where there's obviously little creatures and stuff under the surface. So you're taking note of that. And you're getting closer and closer to the black lines in the distance, or the edge of the horizon, I guess. It still looks like it's off in the distance, and you're starting to see brighter wads of color. It almost seems like they're getting lower and lower. And as you're heading west towards the Blacklands, you see more and more of these dots flying from the Blacklands towards these flocks of color.
Yeah, we should go low and try to avoid these dots.
Let's go low.
We keep moving. Yep.
Yep.
All right. So you keep flying underneath these things, and I'm going to say you go for maybe another half an hour. You're not going that fast, maybe 20, 30 miles an hour. And you're getting to the edge of a ridge of hills. And before you know what's happening, these black dots just come up from below you, almost like bubbles rising. They come up and then take off across your heads, heading back to where you came from.
Can we tell what they were?
They just look like black balls of something. They don't look like they almost look like drops,
Like big black.
like big black
Like big
drops
black
of something.
balls.
Huge black balls.
Yeah, and you smell. It smells like they're
Butthole?
covering a road.
Oh,
So it's very sulfurous.
balls or something. Is it just coming automatically off of the land, or are they being fired?
You're not
Like
quite
from
sure
the volcano
what's
or
going
something,
on.
or?
You don't know what's going on, but they get up to a certain level and then they look like they kind of head off.
Is the ground still yellow where they're coming up?
The hills where they're coming from, they're starting to get a little dark.
All right.
All right. Is it like hot tar?
You're not sure. It smells kind of weird. It smells like you're hanging out down by the E building.
6th in Fairfax.
Totes. Museum Square.
All right, let's keep going. Let's keep, but maybe
tar pits.
maybe let's keep flying a little lower and see if we can see any creatures or beings or giants.
I don't think we can land here. It's not a tar.
Well, right.
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter. We can fucking fly, dude. By the way, we're flying, you guys. This is fucking awesome.
Whee!
It's pretty awesome.
Hey, while these guys are peeing themselves, we're going to take a little bit of a break.
And we're back.
Yep. Guys, I pressed down the buttons on my soda lid that said Dr. P, Diet, and RB, and I still feel empty inside.
What?
And we're back.
Understood. We're back.
Wow.
Let's get it deep into this blackness.
Yeah.
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 You guys are flying, flying. You're starting to see that there's more. That the black weird clouds above you are starting to look like flak explosions in an old World War II cartoon. There's just little black puffs and weird smells of sulfur every now and then, like tar. You're not sure what's going on, but you're just seeing a steady stream of these things coming up from the mountains ahead of you and taking off into the stratosphere like weather balloons and striking these clouds of colors that are coming from the west.
There's surface to air.
Yeah,
explosions.
You could say
balls.
You could say that. That was my favorite Mel Brooks movie, by the way.
Tar balls? Oh,
Yeah,
good one.
I'm kidding, of course. Not even the parody would be my favorite Mel Brooks movie. Exactly.
Let's come close to the ground and see
There's
what,
a war
what it's
going
like.
on here.
Yeah.
As you get closer to the ground, you see that that you're now officially in some rocky, desert-looking cliffs and mountains. There might be a little room to set down in between these mountains, but it just looks like a nasty, eroded desert erosion, weird gullies and stuff. Like you're looking at NASA's proud photographs of yellow Mars. It's just weird.
Oh, so we're
tracks
still
of
yellow.
things. Yeah, it's still very much yellow. It's starting to get maybe a little grayer, black flecks every now and then. It looks like you have a few miles to go
All right, let's keep going to the
before
black.
before it turns completely black.
Does not sound fun
And
to
it's
land.
starting to smell like it's like there's road construction.
Arousing.
It'd be nice to drive around here.
It'd be great.
Fresh roads everywhere. So let's continue to the blackness.
And you're floating. You're floating.
And we're floating.
Flying.
And we're
Floating.
flying.
You can't fly as fast as you'd like. You're all sort of weighed down by your stuff. After you've been up there for a half hour, 45 minutes, maybe an hour, you're sort of starting to get the feel of how to fly. You know that if you turn, that you're weighted down by your stuff, and you feel centrifugal force and stuff. It's not a magical flight. It feels very. I'm trying to describe it as very realistic. That you guys are weighted down by what you're
work.
carrying.
It's work
Yeah,
to
it's
fly.
it's not. You're not zipping around like Green Lantern or a movie anybody saw.
Well, I just want to basically figure out what the land is like in the Blacklands.
Yep.
Just if it's safe to stand on. And
All right. As you're wondering about this, a big black ball comes out in front of you, zips up. You can almost hear the air rushing around it, and it hits a cloud of yellow birds, obviously. And after that happens, there's a splattering of black rain that comes down on you guys, and it gets warm, kind of warm.
so it hits us.
Rub it off.
Do we see where it comes from? Is it just coming out of the ground?
It looks like it's coming from some hills in front of you guys.
Okay.
It's off in the distance a
You wanna
little
veer
bit.
around and come
Yeah.
flank it, come around the back.
See if we can avoid just going right into
Dog
artillery
leg.
fire. Yeah.
All right.
Not getting hit with hot wax or whatever it is.
Hot wax. So you guys are avoiding the hot wax. You sort of curve a little bit to the south, I guess. Are you getting higher, lower?
Maybe a little higher as it needed.
Yes.
A little higher. You guys get a little bit higher. You can see the mountaintops become kind of level at this height, and a few more kilometers, I guess, ahead. You can see the mountains go from yellow black to completely black, and it's still daytime, so it's very bizarre. But it just becomes a lavascape, a weird Hawaii sort of lavascape, and taking you back. And these balls are coming in little bursts, like pop, pop, pop. A little ball will come up and zip towards a cloud. And you're seeing that there's not a steady stream of colors up in the stratosphere, but every now and then blue, yellow, blue, even a red every now and then.
Balls hit those
Yes.
clouds.
And then the where the things do hit, you see that the colors are sort of swarm around like insects.
You guys think?
Are we starting to see any black giants?
No, you're still pretty high up. It's still mountainy down there.
Let's start.
All right.
Let's start heading down.
Yeah, let's get closer. What are we looking at time-wise?
Fuck are you doing?
I meant to go in the trash can.
We're
Hit
pretty
me in the
close to an
fucking
hour.
face
This
with
one-
your
wrap this one up.
pedophile
Yeah,
sandwich.
let's get.
Pedophile sandwich.
Yeah, Subway.
Oh yeah, okay.
Did you
Subway.
forget where you got this?
You know,
shit?
Subway pedophile sandwiches.
Yeah, but at the pedophile sandwich shop.
That sandwich touched a child.
You know, Arby for Arby Kelly.
It used to be eat fresh. Now it's touch boys.
I hope Jimmy Johns can keep it in his pants. I really
He's
enjoy
busy
some Jimmy Johns.
killing lions on
Yeah,
safari.
he's an exotic game hunter.
so you
so-
can stop going to
Oh,
Jimmy
God,
John's now.
really?
yeah.
He's a piece of shit.
What about Jersey Mike's? Forget about
Jersey
it.
Mike's is fine. Jersey Mike's is like breast
Jersey
cancer.
Mike's is fucking
helping
delicious.
Sandwiches.
Is he really?
Yeah, it's everything they do
Holy
is breast
shit.
cancer
I love you,
awareness.
Jersey Mike's.
Yeah.
You know what I really like at Jersey Mike's?
They really are good.
They are good, yeah.
Boy, I
the
just
chicken
really could go for a
fingers.
Jersey Mike's right now. What a great idea that would be.
They make a really good steak sandwich too. Like
Hey,
they're hot
Jersey Mike's. Oh, they're Italian.
cheesesteak. And they're
You
Italian.
get
It's
Mike's
great.
way?
I love it. I love that
Yeah.
place.
I like it Mike's way.
Did you ever go to Doghouse? I like Doghouse.
Doghouse.
What's
is good.
Doghouse?
I don't like the Hawaiian.
I don't-
King's
yeah,
Hawaiian.
it's-
What do you mean you don't
Watch
like?
your goddamn mouth. We
hard to
like
eat off the
everything they
buns.
do.
I love King's Hawaiian bread. I don't like them for hot dog buns. So.
I do,
agree.
and I like to borrow it from my neighbor and eat it when they don't want it on their delicious Doghouse sandwich or hot dog.
It's just hard to keep the food together, but they're very delicious.
I don't mind at all.
I eat them without a filling.
I like
by
You're gonna
everything.
get a
themselves.
box of stuff from
I
them
like
that says,
everything that-
except Stephen can.
I like everything that people like to give us.
Yeah, I
I
do
like it
too.
all. But thanks for listening. What do you guys want to plug? Anybody?
Hey, when's this on?
I don't know what else. Can we,
This is
3 weeks? No, 2 weeks. A week from tomorrow.
This is okay.
can we plug Hawaii tourism?
Sure.
Hawaii is a great place to go, and I would like to fly there again soon.
Yeah, you had a blast, right?
It was really great.
Yeah,
Yeah, Wahoo's nice.
Had you not been
Maui's
since you were a
nice.
kid or something? Or?
I'd been
You'd
like
been, but-
10 years before. but
I saw that picture of you taking a nap, and I thought you had great resting beach face.
Boo.
I will. No, I've already done that show. I'll be doing shows. Look for 'em. Hey, my new album is still newish. Please go buy it. It's called
yeah.
Ocean of Panic on iTunes, and it's still a bestseller by some fucking miracle. So please
Good.
buy it.
Nice, buddy.
And if you know people who book television shows, you should tweet at them and be like, "Hey, put them on your goddamn TV show."
That's true.
Because my career's in real trouble, you guys. I don't know. I've been living under an overpass for like a month, and I haven't told these guys yet, but
That helped Anthony Kiedis.
I know. I've
rather
been
than
doing a
over
lot
and
of
underpass.
heroin. Been doing a lot of heroin, singing douchey songs about it.
Pennsylvania-cation.
Boo. Sorry.
Just buy my CD.
What else?
I'm in,
Hey,
good, I'm in
my,
good shape.
my album is coming out. It's called Huey Lewis Sports.
That was a really good album.
It was a great album, actually. And I will be.
That's
You know what? Hey,
fucking debatable.
Hey, can I say great in context of I worked at Listening Booth, which was a record store in Pennsylvania, and we had an employee list of things we could play. And of the things we could play, we would play Huey Lewis and the News' sports album because it was actually listenable.
Yeah, it's
What
for
was the other
It's for the
choice?
people, though.
Cyndi Lauper, She's So Unusual, The Final Cut by Pink Floyd.
And Eddie Grant.
Come on, Brian. You know you like Huey Lewis.
There was some.
played Pink Floyd all the time.
I like The Final Cut, but it was not something you want to listen to while you're working in
Yeah.
a mall. When you're coming in from Bavarian Pretzel with a Slurpee, you don't want to listen to
1983 or something. 1982.
Yeah, 82, 83.
Yeah.
And
There was
Quiet
a lot
Riot.
of better albums out that year.
Oh, yeah.
Quiet
There were.
Riot being one of
You
them.
weren't allowed to play them.
No. But of all those, Psychedelic Furs, the one with The Ghost in You. I forget what that was called, but that one.
Jesus Christ.
Don't take money.
And there was that song,
Don't take fame.
Pretty in Pain.
Don't need no credit card.
Two in the
Shut the
same.
fuck up. Now we owe Huey Lewis and the
Jesus.
Huey Loser and the
He's down with podcasts.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
This has been an Earwolf production, executive produced by Scott Ackerman, Adam Sachs, and Chris Bannon. For more information and content, visit